people, welcome back to Crystal Intuition. My name is Melissa for those of you who don't officially know me. So for today's reading we are going to do which element you feel most drawn to, which element represents you. So first off we have air, and we also have the rhodonite crystal. For pile 2 we have the meteorite, and pile 2 is water. Pile 3 is earth, and we have the flower jasper. And for pile 4 we have fire, and we have the purpurite. So just feel whichever pile you feel most drawn to. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Pause this video if you need to. Take a deep breath in and out and focus on which pile you feel most drawn to. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or pile 4. So I just quickly want to add in here, this video is just general. So it is for all of the elements. So if you're a zodiac sign that's a fire sign, a water sign, an air sign, or an air sign, then you can pick the pile that you are in your zodiac, or you can just feel the element you are most drawn to. We will be doing today's reading with the fairy tarot cards. Okay, so for those of you who selected pile 1, it's the rhodonite, and you chose the element of air. Okay, so you have Prince of Autumn, dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, caution but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. You have the Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, restless, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. You also have the Hermit, find or be a mentor, take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. You also have Two of Winter, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling strapped between the intellectual and the emotional. You also have the Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings in life. Queen of Autumn. Generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. Okay, so just in choosing the element of air, I can see you guys are very dreamy people. You are dreamers, you like to daydream. It's a very mindful element. So in the cards I see here, they say you need to take caution and you should make a wise decision in your actions, and also be practical. So I'm seeing that you have this dream, this passion that you are daydreaming about, maybe something artistic or something musical. The element of air, I think most of you can also be musicians or singers of some kind, or it's a hobby of yours or a passion of yours, and you know your indecision is holding you back because you can't really make a choice what is best for you because you are doing things to please other people, or maybe you have a guardian or a parental figure telling you which journey you should take, which career path you should go on. Instead, you are daydreaming about what you actually want, but you're not really making a solid choice. And that also revolves around a lot of emotional problems gaining up to you, and then you seclude yourself. With the Hermit card, because if people usually force you to do things, you withdraw. And there's nothing really wrong with it. It's just like sometimes you need to take a break from society, but the problem is that sometimes, that can also cause more problems sometimes. So I also see you need to work on your spiritual growth, but also find or be a mentor. So even though you're in your state of hermit, still be available in society. Be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. So maybe you're going to meet someone that will help you to achieve these goals and these dreams you have. Maybe an agent of some sort, or maybe just someone that can help you with the necessary funding or be a mentor to you and put you on the right path to go into that direction. And also with this card, I also see you going towards that direction of yours. And also with the brightly colored wings here, I see it's going to be a powerful transformation for you, and that it's going to be challenging at times, but you can successfully manage that. And there's still a lot of passion here for this thing you're chasing after. Don't follow your dreams, chase them, okay? So also you tend to focus a lot on details, on the small details. Sometimes that is great, and always being kind to other people, but sometimes people take kindness for weakness, and that can also maybe bring up some challenges for some of you. But yeah, there is also some call for being cautious as you proceed, and also to take note of the details and the small things, because sometimes the tiny red flags are in the small details. They always say the devil's in the details. So you also have the Sun, which is the most positive card in the tarot deck, so that your plans will work out if you decide to chase after them. And you'll get amazing new ideas. Maybe if you're a musician, you will get new ideas for new songs you can write. And you also need to show a lot of gratitude for the blessings you already have in life. And also gratitude in advance is a very important thing. If you are trying to manifest something, you have to believe that it's already yours. So if you want to be a musician, you're not gonna manifest by trying to say, I am going to be a great musician. You're going to manifest by saying, I am a great musician. Not I'm going to be, I am. So this is basically what I see for you guys, but I just see you're a very dreaming group, and you need to go for your dreams and just chase them down, full speed ahead. There's a lot of musical elements here. I really do see also a great reward. If you succeed in this endeavor, you will feel very confident in yourself, and you will gain the abundance and the praise you are seeking. So that is about it for you, pile 1. So you connect more with the element of air. So also, I just want to add with that, just be mindful of small things in nature too, like when the wind blows through your hair or something. Take note of that and embrace those little things in life. So that's all for you, pile 1. For those of you selected pile 2, you have the Demeteorite. And you also connected with the water element. Okay, so just connecting with the water element already tells me that you are probably very intuitive people. And the horse is also a very free-spirited, free-willed kind of creature. So let's see if that can be confirmed in the cards. So you have the Six of Summer, children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Nine of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Three of Spring, plan your next steps with the eye on the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Nine of Spring, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. Eight of Spring, stress that comes from having too many things happening at once, successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. And you guys also have one extra card. Nine of Autumn, reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Wow, okay. So yeah, like I said with the water spirit, you're very free-spirited people, you know, you want to do things your way rather than someone else's way. So first off, with the return of people or romances from your past, along with the seeing things in a different light, and also resolution of difficulties, weight lifted, and the end of addiction or codependency. This can also hint to that this relationship might have been toxic, so you can see it in a better or a worse light. Better light being like, what did that teach you? How did you grow from that? Or the worst light being that you are stuck in negativity, which comes up in this card here. So you're focusing on the worst case scenario, seeing things in a worse light, and making things unnecessarily more difficult for yourself. When you allow worry to go out of proportion, you know, whatever you focus on grows. You know, like if you focus on good things will grow. Positive things will grow. Negative things will grow. So if you spend too much time thinking and worrying about this, then it's going to be overwhelming for you, and you're not going to be able to cope with that. Okay, so with these, you need to plan your next steps very carefully, and you need to have patience. So, you know, just focusing on positive things, you know, it's going to take time to get your mindset back to what it was, to not focus on the negative all the time. And, you know, good things will come when you start focusing on good things. And protects the fruit of your labors, prepare yourself for possible challenges that lie ahead, and environmental conservation. So I do see, if you're like maybe in a career, then maybe something's going to change there. Sudden events are going to happen, but you're going to be able to multitask successfully, but you're also going to have a lot of stress on top of all of that, worrying about negative things you have going on there. And I also do see you might get a change of career path if you are not already self-employed. I see you becoming self-employed and more independent, because you're going to release codependency. So I think you're going to be more responsible, more dependent of yourself. You know, you're going to be more independent, and it's going to work out really great for you. You're going to have you're going to have a lot of rewards for all of your hard work. You're going to be happy, and you're going to release that negativity. But the first step I need you guys to take is releasing that negativity. Being a water element, you know, do water cleansing rituals, wash away all that negativity. You don't need that. You don't need to focus on toxic, bad, negative things. If it's news that's causing that, then stop watching the news. You know, determine where the negativity lies, and then eliminate that source so that you can flourish, and then you can be more successful, and you're also going to feel less stressed and less overwhelmed if you release the negativity, because there's a lot of overwhelming energy here with these cards. a lot of moon energy, overwhelming, juggling things, too many things happening at once. So you are very overwhelmed, and you don't really need to stress yourself out like that. Sometimes enjoy the little things, take a break, take a step back, and evaluate what you are going through, what you're feeling, what's surrounding you. But the moment you release the negativity and try to stop focusing on that, then better things will happen. So this is a pretty straightforward message. What I love about this deck is it's very straightforward, very to the point, and it kind of hits you straight in the face sometimes. This is not a hug deck, and for some of you this message may be a little harsh, but this is very meant, and some of you really need to hear this. You need to stop being scared all the time, stop focusing on the worst case scenario, stop focusing on negative things, because that's not going to get you anywhere in life. Nothing is going to grow. Your manifestations is not going to work. Nothing you do is going to work out for you if you keep focusing on the negative energy. It's going to be your downfall. But when you focus on the good things, then you will become more independent and you will succeed. But you need to step out of this to get to this. Okay? So just be patient. This is not going to happen overnight, and don't beat yourself up if you don't succeed at, focusing on positivity right ahead. This is going to take some time, but you're going to have to walk away from what's no longer serving you. And then luck will follow. Luck will follow when you leave the bad stuff behind. And also, I see you're feeling very isolated and alone. I also don't think that's necessary. I do see that there might be someone you can talk to, even if it's just a pet, or if it's just writing things down in a diary. You need to get this emotion out, Write it down on a paper and destroy that piece of paper, Just get rid of that toxic negative energy. So this is all I see for you, pile 2. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 3, you have the flower jasper, and you connected with the element of earth. So connecting with earth, I can see you're a very grounded person, a very stubborn person, a very get things done, very earthly type of person. You value earthly things. So let's see what come up in your reading. Prince of Winter, intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. Seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of a psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Ego. Yes, of course, here we go. The illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. I'm putting a lot of emphasis on this card. Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Five of Autumn. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change. Feeling challenged by money issues. Eight of Winter. You have what it takes if only you believe in yourself, thinking that you're powerless when you're not. A lack of self-confidence that keeps you from getting what you want. Okay, so this pile is a lot. So, this is just a general, whatever element you feel drawn to, like I said at the beginning, but I think some of you might be, like earth signs. So I'm really sensing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it's very, it's just like whatever element you're drawn to this video, but I think some of you might really be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, which are the earth elements of the zodiac. So we have a lot of problems here that those signs usually encounter because they value material things. So There's going to be a problem that's going to arise, unexpected changes, and also poor timing for career issues and money issues. Money issues is a very common thing with earth element people. And also, you need to manage your resources wisely because, you're going to have money issues. So I suggest you start saving up money now. Take note on how much you are spending because, you need to spend, you need to achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. So there needs to be a balance. You can't spend all of your money and you can't save all of your money. There needs to be a balance in energy transactions there. And also helping out less fortunate. I don't necessarily, I do, what I feel with that is maybe you should start thinking about how your purchases can make other people feel and how it can influence other people instead of just focusing on yourself. And I also do see that you have self-worth issues, self-love issues, self-confidence issues, which is a very common thing in most people nowadays. But you need to believe in yourself, and your worth doesn't come from having earthly things. Your worth comes from inside. What you think about yourself, what you feel about yourself. It does not come from material things. And, this is keeping you from achieving things in your life, and it's giving you poor timing, poor decisions, but basically a lack of luck in your life. And it's also, you have an illusion of being trapped. You think you're stuck in this, like almost like it's an addiction, you're using it as a crutch, spending, buying, and it's an illusion because you can just easily step out of it. But you think it's an illusion because you think your worth comes from that. That's the illusion. But it's not real. Okay? You're placing too much importance on those material goods. You're getting caught up in fear and worry about it because if you don't spend, you don't feel pretty. If you don't have the latest clothes or the latest makeup, you feel less than, which is the greatest illusion you have invented for yourself. So also open your heart to love. So I also think this is keeping you from attracting this love in your life, or it's causing relationship problems if you have a current relationship. And the reason for that being is because you're putting the value on the material things, not on how you value yourself, not on how others value yourself. Others' opinions shouldn't matter that much either. But if someone tells you you look pretty, you look beautiful, you're an amazing person, then you should believe them because they're probably telling the truth. So you need to open your heart to new opportunities, new love, and also for self-love, not just love for other people. And also see that spiritual epiphanies may arise, so you might get a sudden aha moment in the near future where you're going to start realizing something, maybe something that I say is going to trigger something for you, and then you can have an epiphany, and maybe you can start seeing that you are a worthy person. Every person on this planet is worthy of being here, and you are no less. So also see, you should just be more mindful on how you spend your money and on what you spend your money, and start saving up money. Saving money is a big thing for you guys. Maybe there can also be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, maybe there's going to be a really great opportunity that's going to come in for you, but then you're not going to have the funds to do so if you don't save up money. So this is a hard hit in the face, and that's what I just love about this deck. It's very straightforward. It's not a hug deck, and it really just gives you the messages straight, so don't shoot the messenger. But some of you need to hear this, and this is a bit harsh. This is even harsher than pile 2, but some of you really need to hear this. So don't hit your head on the wall. Sometimes people are offering you guidance. There are people that want to reach out for to help you, and you can accept their assistance, but you don't need to do everything on yourself. You can even let someone else help you with your money issues, to help you save money. But yeah, that's all I see for you, pile 3. So just take this as it resonates. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 4, you have the purpurite. And you connected with the element of fire, which straight off the bat tells me you're probably a very passionate, a very caring person, very strong emotions, very ambitious person. So let's see what you got in the cards. 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely and people you can trust. King of Winter. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Publicly speaking, unemotional relationships. 7 of Summer. No more procrastinating. Your power will come from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing an opinion. Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges. The power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. Life experiences. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, a situation that leads to significant opportunities. 4 of Spring. Be grateful. You have much to celebrate. Deep feelings of peace and happiness. A contented personal life. Okay. So I am sensing the fire signs. Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos. You don't necessarily have to be one of those signs, but you are definitely coming through here. So I do see you have a lot of contentment and a lot of blessings coming in your personal life. Relationships, family, friends, children if you have any. And I do see that you have to be grateful for those little moments with your friends and your family because they are one of your greatest gifts that you have at the moment. I do see there's some belief systems that you don't really agree with, and it's totally normal for fire signs also to feel like this. But you know, you can just let go of that. Whatever doesn't serve you, just let go. Fire is really good at doing that. I always think of a fire bowl burning ritual and, you know, just burning away what no longer serves you. So you have the great grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, power and kindness and forgiveness, and time to embrace how wonderful you are. So I see your power comes from self-love and caring for yourself, because sometimes I see you caring too much about your family, and you know, you care for them, you support them, but sometimes you neglect yourself. Sometimes you just need to remember that you should just take a little time for yourself, care for yourself. And that will give you power. A lot of fire signs are also very strangely very intuitive. That's something a lot of people don't know. And what I'm thinking about when I think about this life experiences card is like, you know, this is your life, your experiences, your lessons, and no one else can really tell you how to live this. This is up to you and your personal decisions. Get advice from someone professional and objective, publicly speaking, on unemotional relationships. So when there's unemotion in relationships, this is also a very common thing with fire signs because they're very adventurous, very outgoing, and sometimes they don't make attachments. But that's where the gratitude and stuff comes in with that, because sometimes you'd neglect to see what you already have and you just detach yourself from things that you really shouldn't. But you can always get a second opinion and talk to someone professional, like a psychiatrist or a psychologist or a spiritual healer or something of this nature, or even just a parent or a friend or someone that knows a lot about the situation you're going through. No more procrastinating. Your powers come from making a decision. Confusions that arise from overanalyzing the opinions. Now, overanalyzing and overthinking is also a very common thing with fire signs because you struggle to switch off your mind. I am a fire sign. I get you guys. So, you know, it's hard to tell you to not overthink. I suggest meditating because that actually works a little sometimes. Sometimes you just can't switch off your mind. Also, talking to a professional about that can also help to maybe get you just something to calm the nerves. You know, and also your powers come from making a decision, and your powers, you have the strength and inner strength that you need to overcome challenges. I see your power comes from inside. The decision you have to make is like letting love in, letting positivity and happiness in, letting the good things come into your life, releasing what no longer serves you and welcoming in the new, the things that will serve you, the things you need in life. So that's the main theme of your reading, is just to focus on the things that no longer serve you, release that. Then you can identify the things that does serve you, the things you need in your life, and then you can be grateful for them, take joy in them, be happy in those moments. Not overthinking about everything the entire time, because that's just going to cause you something that you don't need, something that's no longer going to serve you. Sometimes we have to burn a couple of bridges and, have a couple of those tower moments in life to really get that beautiful renewal energy, that transformative energy. So yeah, nourish your gentle side and your stronger personality, because fire signs tend to come off more more passion. They tend to come off all, confident and strong, but sometimes they're just really, really calm on the inside. And sometimes people mistake fire signs for being certain ways, when really it's just an act you put on the outside to avoid getting hurt. And that's not always a bad thing, but sometimes I just see you need to open up, and if you open up to the right people, there will be a lot of happiness, and there will be a lot of joy and harmony. I also see spending time with family, friends, and loved ones can really help you to get over that overthinking patterns, keeping your mind busy with other things so that you don't have time to overthink about bad situations and old beliefs that doesn't serve you anymore. So this is all for you, pile 4. I really do send blessings for all my fire sign people out there. But again, you don't have to be a fire sign if you chose this pile. But you do embody a lot of the fire sign energy, a lot of you that watches this. And then I will see you guys in the next video. Okay guys, that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bless guys. Bye.